If you love the drag content and all the exposed, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now and also turn your notifications on.
Well, today's video is sponsored by Hoover. Now, recently I moved into an apartment and we do have hardwood floors, and it got kind of obnoxious, like having to sweep and then mop. But that is where Hoover comes into play with their Power Dash Pet Hard Floor Cleaner. It actually does everything in one, which is absolutely amazing. So you take the container, you fill it with water, add the cleaning solution into it, put it into the hard floor cleaner, and once that happens, the magic happens. You push the button, push the vacuum forward, and all of the spray comes out, cleaning the floor. And once you pull it back, it dries it. It sucks everything up into it, your dirt, your grime, and you clean your floors. But the best part for me, especially, is actually looking at that water, like actually like pulling it out and being like, oh, this was on my floor. You know you love it too. For more information on the Hoover Power Dash Pet Hard Floor Cleaner, click the link below.
One of the questions that I got from people is they want to know why you may be bitter towards Trixie.
Okay, let's get this story straight, and I need everybody to know what's going on. I was never bitter with Trixie. First, how can I say it? My feelings were hurt. My feelings were hurt, and my feelings, that feeling of hurt was followed by being mad, because before I actually got to watch, before you get to actually watch the season, even before we left the set, me and Trixie became very close. At least I thought. We became very close, and we even kept up with each other after. She would call me, I would call her, we were Kiki and girlfriend and da-da-da. But not one time did she even give me a warning that she was going to be laying me every episode. Every episode, you have something negative to say about me. And this is like, I made a quote, I made a post a while ago. And it was like, you don't, like us some drag race girls don't understand the power that they have when it comes to these fans. So you can say one thing and the fans is going to take it and they're going to abuse us with it. If you're talking about us, then they're going to take what you are saying about us and drag us. So every episode, she just had something to say, something negative to say. Even at the final, when we had to sit and talk to everybody, you had something bad to say about me then. Like, that really hurt my feelings, because a real friend would say, bitch, get ready, because I did read you. Girl, I'm just letting you know. I said, they asked me, and I had to tell them, girl, how I felt. I didn't get none of that from Trixie. And after that last episode, I had just had it. And so when they announced her as the winner, I texted her. I congratulated her. Yeah, I was going to say, do I have it in my phone? This is not the phone. But I text her. I keep receipts. I text her. I congratulated her. And that same weekend or something, we were all booked together. And I just simply told her, the best thing for you to do is just stay away from me. And I said, I'd rather not even talk to you. I really just rather for us to keep our distance. Because at that point, I saw her as a fake ass bitch. And I saw her as fake. And I saw her as somebody who was willing to sacrifice their integrity and character to win. And to give the producers what they want. And she was, she wanted to blame it on the producers and this and that. I said, well, we all had a choice. We all had a choice. I chose not to read y'all, because y'all were my sisters. You know, I chose not to sit in confessional and down talk people. And I told production that no, I'm not going to do that. But if you tell me what you're looking for, I'll give you. You know, let me do it my own. Let me do it my own way. So, you know, she took it way. She took it out of context, and but at that time, I was just really hurt because I really thought I had a friend. I was really happy that we didn't get to bond like we bonded in season 7. We didn't get to bond like we bonded in All Stars, you know, and we really bonded. And you know, and when somebody take out the time to call you and to say, "Hey, girl, what you doing?" and FaceTime you, and you know, that stuff means a lot to me. You know, that means a whole lot to me because you present to me how you are. I believe you until you show otherwise. And she showed otherwise. So the best thing, because if somebody show you who they other are and they change up on you, the best thing for you, in my position, the best thing for you to do is to stay far away from me as you can because it'll bring out a character in me that is not me. I'd rather keep that person balled up and on the inside. So it was not the fact that she won, that I was bitter. I've never been a sore loser. I've been competing since the age of 8. Okay. My dad had always taught me, and let's be clear, my dad always taught me that there's always going to be somebody better than you, and you're not going to always win. So I always had that in my mind that there's I do the best that I can do, and at the end of the day, if I'm chosen, I'm chosen. I've competed in over 50 pageants, and I've lost at least about 20 of them. I won about 30. But I learned to you have to learn to lose before you win. So there was no bitterness in my heart. I don't carry bitterness around me. I don't even allow it in my space. I don't allow it in my circle because that's not who I am. I don't allow that type of energy to even come in my way. So I'm happy that she won. If she's the winner, I'm happy that she won. It was more personal for me. And, you know, that's why I was like when this year came, 2021, and dealing with COVID and stuff like that, I had to learn how to forgive. And she's probably the only person in this entire world that I was not doing. She is. She is the only person that I had dealings with and that had that type of close encounter with that I just don't fuck with. And for a while, that's what I was saying. I don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with her, and I don't care for her because clearly you did not care for me enough to think twice before you answered that question. And because you gave them what they were asking for, they just kept asking because they knew you was gonna say something. And then I try to give her the benefit of the doubt because that's just her humor. She talk about everybody. So I give the benefit of the doubt. But to not even get so much of a warning, it was like a slap in my face. So that was the only reason why I just chose not to, I can I work with her? Sure can. Can we have a conversation? Sure can. But I just keep my distance. It's not the fact that I didn't want her in my space. Oh, I can't work with her. Babe, I done worked with a lot of people I don't like. I'm a professional. And ain't nobody finna mess up my money. Nobody's finna mess up my money. I don't care. I can work with you and not like you. I can have a conversation with you and not like you. But I'm not going to talk about you behind your back and things like that. Anything I have to say to you, I say to your face. Or if I don't want to say anything at all, I just don't say anything at all. And that's what I chose to do with our situation. Was you just stay over there and I'm going to stay over here. So there was no bitterness at all towards that lady. I'm glad. I am happy for her success. in everything that she has accomplished. I feel like she's very, very talented. And yeah, that's it. That's it on that. And do I forgive her now? Yes. And if she called me tomorrow, then bitch, yeah, what's the tea? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was 3 years ago. That shit was 3, 4 years ago. I'm over that. I'm 40 years old. I don't have time to, holding on to things like that. I just know how people are when they present themselves to you now. When they present themselves to you, you just keep what they give you. Thank you so much, and thank you for having me. And I love everybody out there. And remember, if you want to quote me, make sure you watch the whole interview, bitch.